In today's class, we're looking at word problem. Now, word problem relatively has been the issue of many people because they cannot really interpret the question. Talk less of providing solutions to such question. Now, let's see how I'm going to solve these 7 questions, which are the elementary questions in word problem. And as our next class, we'll be looking at tougher questions, relatively, that people find difficult to answer. Okay, number 1, a boy is X years old. How old was he 6 years ago? Okay, remember in mathematics, we always take our questions step by step. In answering questions in mathematics, every question in mathematics relatively is word problem. Okay, it means you have to provide a solution to that question. So a boy is X years old. Let's put that down. Age of the boy equals to what? X years. How old was he 6 years ago? Now, since his current age is X years, 6 years ago, the boy will be what? X minus 6 years old. Okay, so that's very simple. For number 2 question now, let's see. Add 4 to twice a certain number. Add 4 to twice a certain number. Now, I'm to add 4 to twice a certain number. Let me say, let that certain number be B. I'm to add 4 to twice the number. It means twice the number that becomes what? Twice the number first becomes what? 2 times what? B, which I used to represent the number I don't know. Okay, that's relatively to B. Then the question now says what? Add 4 to what? Twice that number. So after representing my number, which I don't know, after multiplying the number by 2, because twice means what? Multiply the number by 2. I'm to add 4 to what? Twice the number. It means on adding 4, it now becomes what? 4 plus what? 2b. So this is the expression for that number 2 question. Okay, so for number 3 question, a boy is 15 years old. So the current age of the boy, okay, the boy is what? 15 years old. How old is he in n years time? Now, the number of years that we're looking at is not specified. That's why it was represented with a particular alphabet, n. How old will he be in what? N years time. It means in n years time, the boy will be what? 15, his current age, plus that n which we don't know. So it will be what? 15 plus n what? Years old in n years time. Number 4. The sum of p and minus 2 is what? The sum of p and minus 2 is what? We have to add p and minus 2 together. It means p plus what? Minus 2. Let's put minus 2 in bracket to distinguish or to make solutions clear. So this now becomes what? Plus and minus is what? Is minus. Okay, p stands first. Plus and minus is minus. We have what? 2. So the question says what? The sum of p and minus 2 is what? Is p minus 2. That's the answer. Okay. Now for number 5 question. For a period of 7 weeks, it did not rain for n days. So we are given weeks and days in this question. How many days did it rain? Okay, initially we were talking about weeks. I want to know how many days it rained. Okay, so first we need to know how many days make 1 week. Okay, from our calendar we have what? 7 days equals to what? 1 week. And from our question, we're given 7 what? Weeks. We said for a period of 7 weeks, it did not rain for n days. Let's first clear this one out. 7 days make 1 week. 7 weeks become what? Becomes what? 7 times what? 7. Because if 7 days make 1 week, 7 week now will be what? 7 times what? 7 days. So that becomes what? 49 days. So that means 7 days is equivalent to what? 7 weeks, is equivalent to what? 49 days. Okay, so we've cleared that part out. We're converting everything to days because the question asked us how many days did it rain. For a period of 7 weeks, it did not rain for what? N days. So how can we put that one? The days it didn't rain equals what? N days. Okay, so and this n days was from this 7 week, because the question says for a period of 7 weeks it did not rain for n days. So in that case, the expression now becomes what? 7 weeks minus what? N days. So since we've converted our 7 weeks to what? Days, and that's 49, I'm going to have the expression as 49 minus what? N, all into what? Days. So now how many days did it rain gives us our expression as what? 49 minus n, because n represents the number of days it did not rain. So to get number of days it rained, that becomes what? This. Okay, so now let's see number 6. When it is added to a certain number, the sum is multiplied by 3. Number 6 now. This is number 5. When it is added to a certain number, let certain number be what? X. So 8 plus x is when it is added to a certain number, what? X. The sum, this is the sum, is multiplied by what? 3. That's times what? Times 3. Okay, when it is added to a certain number, first you have to state a certain number. Let certain number be what? X. The result, that's the sum, is what? Is multiplied by what? By 3, which is this expression. And I'll say the result is what? The result is 57. What is the number? The result means this sum and multiplication, after multiplying it together, I'm going to have what? 57 as my answer. What is the number? It means I have to solve here. So first, in this case, you can decide to expand. That becomes what? 24 plus what? 3x equals what? 57. So we now have 3x equals 57 minus what? 24. 3x equals what? 33. X equals what? 11. Now finally, number 7 question. A number which is 5 less than the product of x and 4 is what? In this case, I'm to find the expression. A number which is 5 less than the product of x and 4 is what? So first, I have to say the product of x and 4 equals what? 4 times x, and that's 4x. Okay, then they said the product, a number which is 5 less than the product of x and 4. So I have to do the expression of what? 5 less than 4x now. 5 less than 4x means 4x minus 5. 5 less than 4x means 4x minus what? 5. 5 more than 4x means 4x plus 5 in that case then. Okay, so this is the number whose product is